Yo, so for this particular clip, Kinfolk and Skinfolk, we have something that's, debatable here. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely going to be a point of view kind of thing where we're talking about finances and, what that looks like in a particular situation for a woman. I don't want to give it away. I'm going to let Meech get into it so that we could give it to y'all.
Bro, he's married to the woman and she's high. She's pulling money out. Yo, it was a joint account. No, he married a woman and said, "I trust you with the finances. Don't worry about shit. I'ma work. I'm gonna trust you with the finances. So if I put my trust in you to make sure that you keep the finances and you pulling money out on the low for years, you're fucking stealing. It's not stealing. It's stealing. I don't know. Well, that's the wrong word. Because I trust you not to do it. Not stealing. I trust you to maintain the finances and put them where they belong. Not for you to duck them off in an escape account. It's not stealing. Well, yeah, just to be like accurate, to have what he brings in. Okay, but wouldn't that be her fun then? She didn't need an escape account. I was about to say, okay, so that is part of it. I feel like where she's going wrong. That escape account negates the fact that she's married and she's going to get half anyway. I think the fact that she's labeling it an escape account is, I think that's the shady part. When you have a women beef, bro.
Okay. So, for those who may not been able to understand it, let me translate real fast. The situation was a woman was saying that she takes aside some of the stash, some of the money. She's in charge of the finances, and while being in charge of the finances, the husband turns a blind eye, lets her run all that. And while she's doing that, she's been putting money away in what she calls an escape account for it, I guess, in the event that the marriage sours and, she needs a nest egg. The question, folks, is it stealing? And I will let Mish go first.
It's absolutely stealing. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. If you were taking money from someone unbeknownst to them, you are stealing. I don't care what your relationship is. When I used to steal from my daddy when I was a little kid to go buy sneakers, y'all, I've been a sneakerhead since forever. He did not know. It was stealing. Listen, this is why I find this topic so controversial, right? Because when we got married, the agreement was we're going to have a joint account in which we have a set amount we agree goes into that account that covers all household bills, incidentals. And I'm talking everything from the mortgage to gas, grocery, dog food, yada, yada, yada. We don't worry
Mm-hmm.
about none of that coming out of our pocket. The rest of your money is your money. Because at the end of the day, you still need money to do other things with. Go out on, little hangouts with your friends or trips. Uh, you gotta buy your significant other gifts. What I look like saying, baby, can I get $100 to buy your gift? No. And I do get the argument that all your money should be pooled together, like it's our money, but it leads to that type of situation where people feel like I gotta stash some money, right? And I saw something recently where people were talking about like in that instance, the
Mm-hmm.
husband gave the wife an allowance. Like, and I know that's like an age old term, but she had her own money that he said, huh, baby, this your money. Like you take this money, you can do whatever you want with it. They could
Right.
have discussed that. He didn't have to, it didn't have to be called an escape account. Now I think I saw this topic come up where um they discussed the actual facts behind this, and she started doing that because her mother advised her to do so.
Yes.
Listen, ladies, don't let your mama's traumas become your future problems because I'm sure your mama had a reason for her escape account. I'm sure you could have told your husband, honey, in doing the finances, you know, our money is pooled together. I would like to discuss us having our own little separate money or fund for us, kind of like your slush fund to do whatever with. That man didn't have to know you was keeping that slush fund and saving it to escape if he did something that you didn't approve of. It's stealing. You did not have that conversation with him. It's stealing.
I concur. It's theft. Um,
It's
it's
theft.
theft.
It's theft.
It is. It's absolutely
It
theft.
is.
I understand that there's things in relationship that happen when the man is a sole provider. Like I understand about financial abuse, right? Like I understand situations like that. You know, you are in an abusive situation and you got to find a way to get money so that you can afford to leave this man. I completely understand. Know that you're still stealing money. Okay.
Yeah.
If you go into the store because you're homeless and you're hungry and you need food and you take food just to be able to survive to the next day, I completely understand why you did it, but it's still stealing. It's theft.
Hmm.
So, whatever her reasons may be for having this escape account, it's still theft. Y'all could try to make it noble as you want. You could try to paint men out to be the bad guys as much as you want, women to be the victims as much as you want. Stealing is stealing is stealing. If you cannot say, hey, I made this account for myself, husband, and I'm putting money there for me. This is my rainy day money. I make sure the bills are paid like you asked me to. I make sure your money for your playthings, your trips, all the
Hmm.
things that you like is there like you want me to. I make sure that the savings and investments are all being on top of the things the way it's supposed to. So I got this for me.
Yeah.
This is just for me. You don't need to know what I'm doing with it. You don't need to know what I'm going to do with it. You don't even need to know how much I spent of it that week. This is baby girl money.
Yep.
If you can't have that conversation and stuff, flat out,
Absolutely.
you're stealing from that man and you intentionally doing it.
Absolutely.
Worse is like Niche said, you got your mama telling you to steal from your husband. That's how you know. Now the dude in the clip said she's ignoring the fact that she's gonna get half in the divorce anyway. To me, it sounds like there must be a prenup involved, and that's why she putting this money up.
Didn't even think about that.
That's what it sounds like to me.
And then to be honest, in some cases I've seen here recently, um, women who don't necessarily have to do the 50-50 thing, their husband probably pay a majority of the bills. Now, mind you, this example, finances aren't pulled together.
Okay.
They're just responsible for making sure certain bills are taken care of.
Hmm.
But this person don't manage money well, and they
Hmm.
don't have anything in a slush fund. And so now the answer to figuring out how to move forward in their future endeavor is I
Putting the
need
money aside without them knowing it.
no, I need half.
Oh, I
Right
need
now,
half. Oh wow.
the court I need half.
Okay.
We're gonna sell everything and we're gonna split it half.
Mm.
So I can
Okay.
move on with clean slate. And it's like, yikes. Like
Mm.
you done kind of, put yourself in a situation where you gotta get some things paid off because of your spending, and now you can't really make a move because you don't have a slush fund. So you gotta
Mm.
stay where you at. And it's like, nah, we gotta break down, baby, because I don't really care how it's gonna affect you. Yeah, I gotta worry about me. So that half shit is real because in the state of
It
Texas,
is. It is.
like after 10 years, if y'all can't amicably agree, we gonna do halvesies.
Half
And
these
most
facts.
people do come out on the losing end if you can't amicably agree on how things are gonna be split.
That's a
And
fact.
I tell people all the time, I ain't trying to do nothing that's gonna land me in a position where I gotta be arguing about what's half because I don't want to give up half of what I got. Because again, we made the agreement that this is how we gonna handle bills together. We put that money there, that money take care of that, and the rest is my money. So now because we splitting, you want to come for my money? Yeah,
Nasty
no,
word.
nasty
Nasty
work,
word.
very nasty work. But at the end of the day, it's stealing. You know what I'm saying? And for you to come ask for half, and you really didn't contribute nothing, you
Hmm.
ain't put up the half. you still stealing. You stealing even more now because
That's a
now you
fact.
jumping through the mud because you can. Yeah, I have an issue with that, and this is probably because I see money so differently from a lot of people. I would never do anything like that. Like stealing money out of my daddy pocket when I was young. That's my daddy. Like daddy used to have piles of cash. You weren't gonna miss it. But I would never steal from my significant other, especially now. I don't even. I'd be like, "Can I have $100?" And I might not even need it, but I'm gonna ask for it. I don't have to steal anything.
Right.
There's got to be a reason for your stealing, but it still ain't right.
Still stealing.
Still stealing. Still
Like,
stealing.
like I know of a couple of people in a situation where they don't tell their spouse that, like, they in charge of the finances, and they don't tell their spouse that this money is stashed to the side. But it's stashed to the side for them. It's not stashed to the side for that individual. They stash it to the side for the marriage because, like you said,
Yeah,
this person not
it's like
good with
a rainy
money.
day fund. It's like a rainy day fund, and
I know
that's
you're
a
not that good with money. I'm better with
that-
money than you,
that's a
but I
smart
know
thing. And
you be spending
we all
money.
know exactly. We all know people
So,
handle finances different, and emergencies come up, like i.e.,
yes,
it's like air conditioning went out summer before
car
last. Keep
breakdown,
the cash
whatever.
on hand. I'm like, hey, I got the cash. I got it. I was smart enough to put it to the side.
Right.
But it wasn't like I was hiding it from him. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, oh,
But
we're gonna
but
pay this in cash. And we
but
got
I
it.
know a dude who did that with his wife. He didn't tell his wife. He didn't tell his wife that he had it. She found out when the rainy day came, and she was panicking. And he was like, "Boom, I got it. Don't worry, we good." And she's like, "Where'd this money come from? I've been putting it to the side. Why didn't you tell me? Because if I told you before, you would have used it for X, Y, Z,
We wouldn't have exactly. We wouldn't
and
have
we
it.
wouldn't
We
have
wouldn't
it.
have fun.
You would have gave it to your mom. You would have gave it to your sister. You would have gave it to your brother. You would have gave it to your niece because
Yeah.
you like to help everybody, and I understand that.
And,
So I leave you with this amount of money so you can help who you want to help, and we make sure the bills are paid. But I put this
that's
to the
fair.
side. I put
That's
this to
fair.
the side. You know what I'm
But we
saying? But that's not stealing because he's not running off with the money. He's
no,
like,
he's not.
this is for us.
Exactly.
This is just
Exactly.
for us.
There's a
For
difference.
us. You're not stealing for y'all. That
She called it an escape
she's
fund.
stealing.
Like,
An escape fund tell you all
yeah,
you need to know.
yeah,
That tell
yeah.
you all you need to know.
But hey, what we always say, KYP, know your
For your
personnel.
personnel, know your
Yeah,
personnel. That's a fact.
know your
Listen,
personnel.
let us know how y'all feel about that one. Whether y'all think it's stealing or not. Let us know. Are y'all thieves? Are y'all with the
Y'all be
Thieves
thieving.
Guild?
Y'all be
Yeah, you with the
thieving.
Thieves Guild? Or you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Do y'all think it's just, do y'all think that it's stealing? Do you think that it's strategy? What do you think? Let us know. Get in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, follow us on the socials and everything else. All right. Appreciate y'all.